Hi everyone, we're going to quickly go over how to run a quote through employers. Employers provides workers' comp insurance for small businesses and low to medium hazard groups. But here we want to take a quick look at what their appetite is. They mostly, as you see, like administrative, small retail, some finance and healthcare, but all very much minimal in risk. So this would be a very good option for your standard, office or maybe convenience store that's looking for Bob. You want to add on a workers' comp coverage to it as well. So here we go. So once you log in, you'll immediately see their dashboard. You have an appetite checker. You can quickly just go and start submitting a quote if you already know that that your risk is gonna fit their market and their appetite. You can look at your submission history. Self-service endorsements is something that we really love to see here, and a couple of other really useful items for you. You have a quick view at policy alerts, claim alerts, etc. So it's a very easy and intuitive platform to work with. So here we go. I want to first of all start with the appetite checker, mostly because I want to make sure that even if I know their appetite, I do know that what we're working with is something that they're going to want to use to cover. So I'm selecting the state of Colorado. Effective date, we're going to say it's going to go for Monday, give them a little bit of time. You always want to make sure you're quoting about a week out, preferably 2. I would just say, just in case, any underwriting issues happen. You want to make sure that you have enough time before the deadline or the need by effective date. So I'm going to look up Flores, and I really like Flores. So we're going to quote that. And so I kind of already got started on the quote here. Again, desired effective date, how many years in business. So I put 1 year just so that you can see that if it's under 3, it's going to ask you for how many years you've been in the industry. So you want to make sure that they have a good amount of experience, just because as we know, with most standard carriers, they do require a minimum of 3 years, and they want to see that loss history. So I put in their name insured, FEIN. You can't get past the screen without it. So do make sure you're asking your client to provide their FEIN before working on the submission. So it's just going to ask us basic location and class information. I'm going to say we have 2 employees. And the class code, Forest. So we have Florist, store, and drivers. It's going to cover both of them in the class code. Estimated annual payroll is 50,000. And here you're also able to add a location if you want to. If you made a mistake, you can delete it. All very intuitive. It's a great platform. So short questionnaire, just quick underwriting questions. Select them all as no and just make sure that I'm not missing anything. Okay. All the basic standard questions that we would get from any workers' comp provider. Claims, no. Alright, so this is just a quick summary. You want to make sure that everything you put in there is accurate. And then we would confirm and submit. After that, it would go through an underwriter, and you would get an email letting you know if they need any additional information, if they need any kind of additional requirements, etc. once we've clicked on confirm and submit, we'll see here that we already have an estimated premium. This is pretty much because it was just a simple risk. There are some times where you might need to finish submitting to underwriting, but here we already have everything beforehand and we have an estimated quote. So what we're going to do here, make sure that everything's accurate. You're able to generate your proposal, request to bind, decline the quote. You're also able to change the the expiration date, the commission. I wouldn't touch this. I would just leave this as it is as a default. If you want to change the liability limits, you're able to change it, and then you would resubmit the quote, and it would update this. And so, as we can see, the quote went up just a little bit to with increased limits, so that's a pretty good deal. And if you want to look up your quote again before having processed the bind or generating the proposal, let's say you accidentally exited out, you can go to My Quotes, and you can enter through the search criteria the FEIN, the name of your client, the status, etc. Execute the search, and it'll show up here with a status presented. And once you click on it, you will get back to that page. So basically, it's a very easy platform to use, very intuitive. You're also able to quickly move from page to page. You can look at your endorsements that you've processed. You can start endorsements, and they have other very helpful resources that you can use. They also even have a marketing toolbox, frequently asked questions, an educational library, which will help you in basically any question that you may have. But of course, if you ever need anything, please feel free to reach out to your account executive, and they'd be able to assist you in further training or submitting accounts. Thank you.